Hey, how's everybody doing? Would you like to talk about your ability? No, you're too ashamed. You're not very good on the bike, are you? No, your FTP's shit, so you're not very good on the bike. You can't climb hills, so you're not very good on the bike. Little secret, you know this already. Neither of them have got anything to do with your ability, but your perception of your ability is holding you back. And I'm going to fix that in this little video. If you follow at least one of the 3 tips I give you, you'll make progress. Ready? Okay. Hey, before we start, have you subscribed yet? I feel as if I know you already. You've been watching a lot of my videos, but you haven't hit that subscribe button because you don't know where it is. Go, navigate, find the subscribe. It's usually a big red button that says, push this button or the coach will come, look through your window at your next training session and call you a fanny. Now that would be a good competition. Win the coach for a day to shout at you. Anyway, let's not digress. Let's get into it. Now, ability. What the hell has that got to do, coach? Please, don't call me out. Well, let's break it down simply first. Your fitness is broken down into 2 key components. And we generally refer to them as skill-related fitness. Things like your speed, reaction time, coordination, balance. Things that you inherited. Yep, thanks mum, thanks dad. You got them through your DNA. Now, they can move and we can train them, but for some of them it's a little bit of a movement. But your fitness is also made up with health-related components. We can pull out a few like strength, flexibility, endurance, that we can move greatly with training. But let's wind back the clock, okay? Let's go back to our youth. You're at school. Your health-related fitness is low because even as a 6, 7, 8-year-old, you haven't really been training much, have you? But you've inherited certain aspects of the skill-related fitness family. And your first exposure to sport is usually at school, maybe through your phys ed teacher. There'll be parental interaction as well. Sure, there'll be geographical interaction about what sport's popular in your area, etc, etc. However, if you can throw and catch a ball or even see the ball coming to you without it hitting you on the head, you're probably going to like this little activity. You get a bit of success, you like it even more. You get a pat on the back from the teacher. You go home and you tell your parents, I got a sticker today. I'm good at sport. The journey starts, okay? On the other hand, you can't catch, you can't throw. You are getting hit on the head with the ball. Nobody picks you in a team. So you make the decision at a young age, sport is shit. It's not shit, okay? It's just that you're not very good at it. Or you perceive yourself as not being very good at it. There are lots of things to blame. Go now, start, blame your parents. But the thing I'm getting at is, the decisions we make based on our ability can sometimes be rooted in our first exposure to sport. Now, if you didn't like sport, or you weren't very good at it, you took up smoking, drinking. These people, they usually become politicians, your bosses. I'm only joking, please. No comeback there. But the thing is, most of us will resolve and hit a point when we look in the mirror and we think, I need to do something about my body shape, or I need to get fit because I need to get healthy. So we all come at sport or cycling in a different way. Now, you've probably made this channel right now because you've overcome some obstacles. You've got the bike, you've got over that hideous look in the mirror of yourself in Lycra, and you're making progress, but you're still confused. You're not making the progress you should. Now, I don't care if you've won awards, won titles, you're still making misjudgments on your ability. The number one reason why? You compare yourself to others rather than dialing into metrics of yourself. And that is the biggest mistake that most people make. I've already told you that your FTP is not linked to your ability. It is linked to your consistency and your hard work, your turn up ability. Okay, so you've got to get that out of your head. It is easy to lose focus with Strava, looking at what others do. You should use others as targets, as ambitions to hit something that they've done or surpass it. Do not see them as threats. I got a lovely message the other day from someone on Strava, and Strava has an ability to show people segments on the day and who is in the top 10. Someone sent me a polite message. It was lovely. They said, "Hey coach, I beat you on a hill between point A and B." I can't remember. On Tuesday. And I thought, that's great. So I sent him a polite message back saying, that's okay, because at that time I was doing a wheelie, having a pee and completing a Rubik Cube. You fanny. But the point is, don't see Strava as a threat and comparing against others. It's not healthy. But here, let me fix you. Let's dial back the clock, okay? And start your fitness journey again with a clearer mindset. So, first thing, point number one, how do you assess your ability? What scores have you created? Start to look at your ability in terms of consistency. Yeah? How often do you turn up to do the workouts? What about motivation? How would you score your motivation? Does it move? Give it a score out of 10, Monday all the way through the week. What's happening to it? What about your nutrition, your hydration, your stress management and your sleep? If we put all those components together, you can make the greatest training plan before we even dial in to a workout. Because the workout is such a short period of time in the whole day, in the whole week, that you're forgetting that you can be better in all other aspects of life before it even dials into the workout. So when you're out in that next group ride, you don't look at a hill and think, I am shit at hills. You look at your power to weight. You look at your fitness and you think, okay, this is what I am going to do. I'm going to increase my intensity, increase the number of workouts, increase the touch points. There is something that you can apply today that will move you forward. Next point, stop comparing yourself with others. Use others as a marker. Use others as a target. Anybody know who Brian Lewis is? Okay, Brian Lewis is 85 years old at the time of producing this video. So he was the oldest winner of a rainbow jersey at the 2023 World Championships. Time trial. That's fantastic, coach. Wow, who is this guy? Well, he was the only person that turned up in the race. So by default, he got the rainbow jersey. In the category below him, there was only 3 riders and they all got a medal. How do you feel about that? Think about it. I think he's a fucking legend. And Brian, if you're watching this, I'm going to be reaching out to you. I want to get you on the channel. The thing is, people would look at it and say, well, he's the only guy there. He's got to get the rainbow jersey. He's 85 years old, you fanny. He turned up. If you don't turn up, you can't win. Because he was the only one there, others will look and say, well, you know, it's just the way it goes, you know, it's less there. I've seen this happen with people. I've seen it happen, many men accusing women of having it easier because there was only a few of them in the race. My point is, opportunities are there every single day. And a lot of people do not push themselves because of the fear of others. They're judging themselves on others. I can't win that because such and such is there. I don't like going there because they're better than me. They have higher ability than me. Bollocks, the bollocks, the bollocks, okay? It doesn't matter. And you've got to try your best to overcome this fear of failure through the threat that you think others will perceive you as. Because it doesn't exist. Everybody's dealing with their own shit. And you've got to look at yourself and make forward steps. Because opportunities are there every day. And it's better to have a healthier relationship with not doing so well today, but doing a bit better tomorrow. So that leads me on to my third point, success and failure. How do you judge them? Think about it. Look at my eyesight. I can see out of one eye. I can't see out of my right eye. Some stupid disease. And then I put these glasses on and I almost look intelligent. But success or failure of my eyesight, it's not going to stop me moving forward. Success or failure in a workout, that's something different, isn't it? What do you mean, coach? Well, I see people often say, I completed a really tough workout. And I would say, well, it wasn't that tough, was it? If you completed it. Oh, what do you mean? Well, the whole idea of absorption or stretching yourself or finding your limits, we need to do that every now and then. Now, not all the time. I'm a great believer in leaving something always a little bit back in your workouts. And if you follow me for a while, and many of you do, you'll understand that I've got my own concepts of physical development. But just because you can complete it doesn't mean that it is a successful workout, does it? But when I ask people about success and failure, how to define it, tell me about your successes, tell me about your failures. Jesus, people throw failure all the time. And I'll sort of digest it and then break it up and feedback. That wasn't a failure. The fact that you can get on your bike means that you're special, means that you do live outside your comfort zone, so you have got a gift. Your ability in terms of your bike handling skills and your speed, they will be linked to your fitness, but they are not the all-powerful forces that will dictate where you can get to. Because where you are today is of no way an indication of where you can go tomorrow. And if you look at all successful people, especially in fitness journeys, they've got consistency, they've got motivation. Sure, in sporting terms, it's easy for us to look at gold medalists, world champions, and look at their ability. But they don't just turn up either. They work and work and work. They refine their skills. They refine their craft. They understand what they enjoy and they do more and more of it. Make those connections, okay? Disengage from ability as being the thing that's holding you back, because it's creating an excuse for you. It's creating a truth that's based from a lie. Hey, and if that doesn't work, just go and blame your parents. Easy. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you haven't subscribed, as I said, go and hit that subscribe button. But most important, give it a little thumbs up. Spread the message, okay? Because cycling is the greatest fitness journey in the world. And some of you, in the next day, week, month, or year, are going to achieve something incredible. I know it. And I'm here to help you. You take care, keep spinning, keep smiling, and remember, anyone can train hard, but only a few of us can train smart. Now, put my glasses on so I can see. Speak to you soon.